짜잔! Ahoy! Your favorite cute and chill game dev Ethel Chamomile desu. Today is 19th May 2020 and I'm back to work with the game again. I managed to finish the enemy area too. Here's the report. The idea of this area is to tell the computer when to spawn and despawn enemies. That way, the computer only needs to control the enemies that are currently interacting with the player, be it chasing the player or being seen. Faraway enemies that aren't seen and not fighting the player will be hidden. Here's me coding the area. After coding, I set up the area. Each area contains a number of enemies as member. So when player enters, the enemies are spawned. When player exits, they are despawned, and if they are not doing anything important for the player, I had to set up the area in such a way that prevent player from being able to see when the enemies despawn and spawning. It works as intended, but not optimal enough. When the enemy lose sight of the player outside the spawn area and go back into their area, they immediately despawn even though the player can still see them. This needs to be fixed. This time, I added one more area inside the area. This inner area is where the enemies are allowed to be despawned when player is outside the spawn area. It won't work if player is inside the spawn area though. This way, when the enemies are going back to their original position after losing the player, they won't despawn if player can still see them. Much better! The enemies don't despawn immediately when they enter the spawn area after losing player, but for some reason, they despawn a few meters before entering the inner area. I figured this was because the enemies have the trigger sensor, which is also a trigger, and that touches the inner area. I fixed that outside recording and it works perfectly now. And with that, I'll call the optimization done. Next up is fixing the ugly UI. That's it for this video then. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Ethel Chamomile. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye!